did. And the FBI handed over a couple hundred pages of documents. But, you know, Sean, I gave them a deadline of Friday at 8 a.m. to get us everything. And a source had told me where the documents were being kept, Southern District of New York, shock. So we got them all by, hopefully all of them, Friday at 8 a.m., thousands of pages of documents. I have the FBI going through them, and Cash is also, now that we have Cash here, it's a game changer, of course, and Cash is going to, Director Patel, is going to get us.
Thousands of pages of long-hidden documents related to Jeffrey Epstein have been handed over to the FBI, raising serious questions about why they were withheld for so long. According to sources, these records were stored in the Southern District of New York, sparking concerns about government transparency. A whistleblower recently revealed that far more documents existed than were initially released, prompting investigators to demand a full handover by Friday at 8 a.m. In response, a truckload of evidence arrived, now under review by a dedicated team. Among the missing files were flight logs, victim testimonies, and key names, leading many to question why this information had been kept out of public reach.
Director Patel is going to get us a detailed report as to why the FBI withheld all of those documents.
Okay, I want to be clear because I think people got frustrated because they were expecting more. You were expecting more, and you didn't find out less than 24 hours before the release. You got a whistleblower that confirmed that there were way more documents that they were supposed to turn over, and then you found out just before that.
Well, sure, and you're looking at these documents going, these aren't all the Epstein files. You know, there were flight logs, there were names and victims' names, and we're going, where's the rest of the stuff? And that's what the FBI had turned over to us.
Officials are working to balance transparency with the protection of victims, ensuring that sensitive details such as identities and national security information are appropriately redacted.
The things that, and maybe some people don't understand the need to redact. In the case of a victim, that should be pretty obvious to people. What are the other things that maybe you'd have to redact?
Well,
national security?
No, of course, national security, some grand jury information, which is always going to be confidential. But we'll see. Let's look through them as fast as we can, get it out to the American people, because the American people have a right to know, not only on that, but on Kennedy, on Martin Luther King, on all of these cases that the Biden administration has just sat on for all these years. So yeah, it's really, it's not sad, it's infuriating that these people thought that they could sit on this information, but they can't. It's a new day, and we believe in transparency, and it's going to come out. And when we redact things, Sean, what we're going to do is not just pull pages out like they used to do. If something's redacted, you will know the line and you will know why it's redacted, the victim's name, identifying information of a victim.
Unlike previous cases where heavily censored files left the public in the dark, officials have promised clear explanations for any redactions. This development also reignites frustration over the delayed release of other classified records, such as those related to JFK and Martin Luther King Jr. Many are demanding to know why these documents were hidden and why the Biden administration had not acted sooner. With public interest at an all-time high, investigators have committed to making as much information available as possible. As this story unfolds, the demand for accountability continues to grow, and all eyes remain on what these long-withheld files will reveal.